And maybe sit there in the road,
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the LA Chargers. Now, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back to Hampton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
It's Hampton on 2nd. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 41. Again, it's Hampton. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Herbert from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Running it after the penalty. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and on the Colts side of the field. It's a gain of 5, but they're still well behind the sticks. 3rd down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, bro. You know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, B.J. Giddens gets it. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Richardson on third. His first throw is an interception. Malik Robertson takes it away. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw, much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Here's Giddens. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
18 Cardinal, 18 Lions. Go!
Now carried by Giddens. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Hey, check that.
Running in here with Giddens. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Run here with Giddens. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I duck cake, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey,
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun again to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. So they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football as he makes his to go, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of his defense. I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Giddens. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Now Richardson to throw. He's got Pierce. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Indianapolis.
Give now to the running back. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that. You mentioned the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hampton trying the left side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line. Kind
of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On third down, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. 45, 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther Street.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Chargers 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. This is Hampton, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down back at the 32.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers dealing with 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And once again, they can't connect.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
And the Colts first down.
Taylor again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton now off the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense has now got some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, ready?
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
To throw, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Hampton on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hampton gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
To throw, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. Panther Street.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. He takes it down to the 33. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Big line, ready.
Carried by Giddens. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's his man. It stops. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 10.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
65, 65. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Taylor now up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. DJ Warren gets there to hold him down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Richardson on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, this defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to the air, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Tarvarius Moore picks it off. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Down. Cowboy.
They go again with Taylor. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tag. Bronco leading.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Shot.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurt. Let's go now.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. Oh, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Not sure what possessed them to do this. It looks like they're lining up to punt inside the red zone. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. Has him on the quick hitter. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. throw is there for Alonde Gadsden. The 40! At the 20! He's at the 10! And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That play is so indicative of why tight ends in this league can become just a X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the cannon ball. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Taylor trying the left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with third and 4.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, third down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives them this 3rd and 9.
Get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Punts this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now Herbert to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Johnson finds the football. Complete. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They're set up at the 35 now. Herbert to throw once more. He's got Hampton underneath. He dodged the tackle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handout to Akers. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 16.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They go to Akers again. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
He's moving.
Throwing now, Herbert. On the move, headed right. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense snaps up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You really see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, get that 1st down anyway.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Herbert from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Leonard McConkey with a touchdown. Stick around now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
They're going to pass it here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Junior Colson.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now a toss play, Taylor. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing,